Awesome. Good morning. Good morning. I am knowing it is the best day ever. All right. So let's stand up and let's do our opening song. I'm choosing heaven today. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, that's right.
All right. We'll rock out.
Every day, right? Let's sing, everyone. I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing. I'm choosing heaven today. Love. I'm choosing love today. I'm choosing love today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing. I'm choosing love today. Grace. I'm choosing grace today. I'm choosing grace today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing. I'm choosing grace today. Compassion. I choose compassion today. I choose compassion today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing. I choose compassion today. Joy. I'm choosing joy today. I'm choosing joy today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing. I'm choosing joy today. Abundance. I choose abundance today. That's right. Yeah, I'm choosing abundance today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing. I choose abundance today. Heaven. Well, I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing. I'm choosing heaven today. One more time. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing. I'm choosing heaven today. Yeah.
Yes. Woo. Choosing it all. How many are ready to have it all? Yes. Woo. Best day ever. Good morning. I am Valerie Reeves, and I'm one of the staff ministers here. Thank you. Oh, so good to be here with everyone. So welcome to the Redondo Beach Center for Spiritual Living, where we are transforming lives, building dreams, and revealing love, where all we ask is that you stay open to changing your life by changing your mind. Welcome home. Knowing it is the best day ever, yes? All right. And now we have announcements. It's been a little bit, so all right, let's give it up for Reverend Catherine for announcements.
Maybe it looked like I was lurking behind you. The first thing we always ask, and I know you know what it is, check those cell phones to make sure they're turned off. And quite frankly, I'll have to do that when I sit down. It's important. Now, we are talking at the top of announcements about something that doesn't happen until October, but it's a spiritual retreat that the center is resuming, having done one for many, many years, but we last did one in 1922, so we feel like it's time to do it again. And one of the reasons no, it's not 19, I know, but, I guess you all got it. Anyway, one of the reasons we didn't resume is the cost of the place we were going just kind of got prohibitive. So now we are going to an entirely different place. It's in Simi Valley. It is called the American Jewish University, and it was a family retreat. That's what it was built for. So it has a lot of facilities. I've been to an event there before. It really is wonderful. The food is quite good. This is kosher food, and it really, really is a lovely place. So consider this for your October pleasure. October the 10th, 11th, and 12th, I think, is the dates. And just check out the flyer out there. There's information, there's pricing, so you can get an idea about all those things. Now, we also are having a workshop today. So we zoomed from October all the way back to today, this afternoon. Wow, what's her name? Valerie. Doesn't even start with that. Reverend Valerie is doing a visioning workshop, The Power of Visioning, today. It's at 12:30, and it is here in the sanctuary. We often have visioning early in the year, and so it helps set the year and that kind of thing. But there's really no bad time to do visioning for yourself, because we're always moving forward. And so it's time to do that. And there's any time, it is a great time to vision for what your heart wants for you. So I invite you today at 12:30 here in the sanctuary. Now, there will be no yoga on Tuesday, this particular Tuesday, and it will resume the following Tuesday. The Labyrinth Rock is happening on Wednesday after service. That is April the 1st, and I'm sure Jane says no fooling. It really is on April the 1st. Easter lily dedications are back, and if you would like to honor someone or do some in the memory of someone, please dedicate a lily for those. And the lilies will be up here on the platform for Easter Sunday. So it really will be a lovely tribute to those you love, as well as yourself. You could even do one for yourself. So get the forms for that at the counter right out there. We are inviting you also to that Easter service. It is April the 5th. And so it's at 11 a.m. Now, the kids are going to have a great, great time, our youth, with the Easter egg hunt. So if you have children, grandchildren, nieces, and nephews who don't have a place to go, this will be the place. They will have a great time. So bring them for the Easter egg hunt, which will happen during service. So bring them. You come to service. It's kind of a win-win situation. The Men's Spirit Group is going to be meeting on Monday, April the 6th, and they meet at 7 p.m., and they meet in the foyer. Ecstatic Dance is also happening that same week, April the 8th, and they meet at 6 p.m. in Richelieu Hall. Mark your calendar for this month for the annual membership meeting. It is Sunday, April the 26th, after service. And it's going to be here in the sanctuary. All are invited, but only the members are able to vote. What are we going to vote for? It's time to elect some board members who are going off and having replacements, and there's a bylaws change that's being proposed. So members get to vote, so make sure you are one, so you can participate in the democracy of our center. The Science of Mind certificated classes are also beginning in April, and those taking their first certificated class, Reverend Gregory will be offering our foundational class, Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life. For those who are continuing these certificated classes, practitioner Mark Ruth is going to be teaching Powering Your Decisions. You can go to the front desk to register. And if you would like, it's very easy to register online. So you might try that as well. Go to our website. Join us for a transformational workshop, which is happening on Sunday, April the 19th. The world-renowned spiritual teacher, Anita Morajani. On Sunday, April the 19th, after service, it's at 1 to 3 p.m. We've waited for years and tried to line this particular event up. She is an incredible, incredible woman. She has a very successful book and following because of her book, Dying to Be Me. And it chronicles the profound journey and miraculous healing that she has had. The workshop is called From Chaos to Calm, Staying Centered with Love and Inner Wisdom in Uncertain Times. This is a really, really important time. I hope that you will be there on April the 19th. Now, there's plenty of information out on our activity table about all the things I've mentioned, more details, just more stuff you can take home with you. And there's also a few things that maybe were not in here. So now this is the time when we look around and see, do we have new friends that are here for the first time? If you are, we'd love to see you raise your hand. We've got wonderful gifts for those. Oh, there's one right here. And we may have, oh yes, we got, and one right here in the middle, right there, Doris, thank you. Anyone else that we have missed? Oh, someone all on this side of, it's stage left, audience right, over there. Thank you. Anyone else wants to wave their hand? Oh, and then there's another one here in the middle, side middle, right here. Has a brown vest, she does. And so anyone else, this is a lot of visitors today. So I'm really happy that you all are here. We appreciate your coming to our center. And visit the Friends table, if you will, those of you who are new, and you can register for things, get newsletters, and that sort of thing. The Wednesday inspirational service will be led by Monica Ruth, yes, as well as our lead musician, Elise, and we are simply glad you're here. So as we just take a breath, and before we do that, we're going to thank our volunteers, because that's one of the most important things we do. Our volunteers, they're really the ones who run this place. Thank you very, very much. And now we take a breath and relax in our seat as we get ready for our meditation music.
I would invite you all to turn within for a moment. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes. I'm allowing me to be me. I'm allowing me to be free. I'm allowing my power. I'm allowing well-being. I'm allowing my path to light up before me. I'm allowing everything to be just as it comes to me. I'm shining brightly. I'm allowing, easily allowing all my dreams to be in the right timing. I'm allowing me to be me. I'm allowing me to be free. I'm allowing my worth. I'm allowing my brilliance. I'm allowing my path to unfold now before me. I'm allowing everything to be just as it comes to me. I'm shining brightly. I'm allowing, easily allowing all my dreams to be in the right timing. I'm allowing me to be me. I'm allowing me to be free. I'm allowing me to be me. I'm allowing me to be free.
In this wonderful space of allowing, we just surrender to the goodness, to the spirit, to the divinity of the I am that we are beautifully, brilliantly. Knowing the divine intelligence through the universe flows right where we are. That we are plugged in, we are charged up, we are tuned into that gentle allowingness, that goodness. Setting aside any judgment, being at that loving, allowing, compassionate space. As I speak my word and claim for each and every one of us that there is love, there is peace, there is harmony, there is abundance, there is health, and there is safety always. And in great gratitude for this knowing it is the best day ever because we state it, we create it, we allow it. And in gratitude, I just release my word into the universal action of the law, knowing all is well. And so it is. Amen.
Good morning. So I was switching TV channels the other day and happened on the end of one of Joel Osteen's services. And at the end he had an ad. There was a chap that explains, or chap, fellow, guy, whatever words you want to use, who explained that he'd been searching for a meaningful church message and he was tired of the hellfire and brimstone messages he was getting. He resonated with Osteen's sermon on I Am. And he promised himself that for 1 year, every single day, and numerous times a day, he would affirm his I Am list. I'm strong, I'm worthy, I'm enough, over and over and over. And he did this for a whole year. And his thoughts about himself changed from self-deprecation to self-restoration. He kept his promise, and he changed his mindset from being a victim to a victor. So I was perusing Emmett Fox the other day, and he wrote, "Don't wait for something to turn up. Don't be content to let things drift along, hoping for the best. It's not spiritual to put up with inharmonious conditions. If the conditions of your life are not to your liking, you must get to work on your own consciousness, and by raising that above the outer picture, cause those conditions to become something nearer to your heart's desire. You must keep doing this until you find your true place." He writes, "I had an amusing experience when I first came to America. Passing an attractive-looking restaurant, I went inside, and selecting a table, I sat down and waited. Strangely as it seemed to me, nothing happened. I sat there and continued to wait, indefinitely as it seemed, and I couldn't understand the reason for this neglect. All around me, people were enjoying their food, and only I was left out in the cold. After a while, the truth of the situation slowly dawned on me. It was a cafeteria." Now, he admits this system had not yet made its appearance in England in those days, and that's where he'd come from. And this is way back at the beginning of the 1900s. I then quickly realized that while there was plenty of food of every kind to be obtained, one had to go forward and claim it for himself, or go without. The universe is run exactly on the lines of a cafeteria. Unless you claim mentally what you want, you may sit and wait forever. Of course, you should not claim in detail. That's outlining. We all know about outlining, don't we? But you must positively claim health, harmony, and true place if you really want those things. Your life is the creation of your mind and your words. Your thoughts can change your life, so will your words. Think and speak as if your life depended on it, because it does. And so it is.
I would like to welcome up today's fantastic special soloist, Harold Payne.
Great to be back. This is one of the very first places that I played for New Thought Music 20 plus years ago. This is fine, thank you. I co-wrote this with my friends Faith Rivera and Sue Riley. It's a white flag day. Gonna take my foot off the pedal, take a rest from the battle, 'cause the price has been too high to pay. I got an SOS from the life that's been calling. Gonna answer this longing, 'cause I don't wanna settle for less. I'm giving up, going down the same old, same old. Shake it up and turn it around. Surrender. I surrender. I surrender. I surrender. It's a white flag day. Yeah, learn from the struggle, how to rise up from the rubble. And I'm spreading my wings at last. I'm giving up, going down the same old, same old. Shake it up and turn it around. Surrender. I surrender. I surrender. I surrender. I'm letting go of everything that doesn't bring joy to my soul. And now I know that I am free and finally going home. I surrender. I'm letting go. I surrender. Of everything that doesn't make me feel joy. I surrender. Thank you.
Oh, so good. Thank you. Harold Payne in the house. Yeah. So good. You know what I really love about Harold is he always listens really well, and he'll take part of whatever I talk about and put it in a song because he is that good. Yay. Awesome. Yeah, so there was a couple in their 60s walking along the beach, and the wave came up, and there was an Aladdin's lamp there, so they grabbed it, and it's like, oh, let's rub it. The genie will come out. So the genie comes out and says, I will grant you each one wish. Think carefully. So the wife said, well, I've always wanted a big castle. So poof, big castle right there. And the husband said, I've always wanted a wife that was 30 years younger than me. Poof, he became 90. Yes. Right? Oh, be careful what you're asking for, right? Are you listening correctly? And so today I'm going to be talking about the power of listening. How many of you are great listeners? Pretty good listeners? Yeah, excellent. Okay. On the count of 3, I'd like you to clap your hands. I did say on the count of 3. Thank you for listening. What? I'm talking too fast. So we have to be really careful of what we're listening to, and is that what one asked for? And then are you listening to yourself? Because sometimes I am not listening so well to myself. Anyone else got that? You're just saying stuff and it's like, oh, what did I just say? I used to teach communications. I worked for a seminar company. I would just travel and talk. Best work ever. Travel, talk. What more could you ask for? So I would teach communications, and they always had this thing. If you've been to any communications workshop, they probably let you know that 55% of our communication is our body language. That's huge. People aren't really listening to what you say. They are listening to how you say it. Yep, I'm going to get right on that. That's not going to be a problem. Yeah, I'm really happy about that. So we have to be aware. Are we blocking it? Are we judging it? Are we lying about it? What is your body saying? Because your body's always listening to you, and it's listening to how you say it. So 55% of our communication is our body language. 38% is our tone of voice. 38%. Where do you put the emphasis? If somebody walked in the door and I said, nice dress, I said nice dress, right? But it's all in how we say it. So how are you saying things? And when we're doing our affirmations, how are you saying things to yourself? Yes, best day ever. Or yeah, best day ever. Mm-hmm. Yep, it's good. Yeah, so we want to be aware of how we're saying things. So if you add those two, 55% body language, 38% tone of voice, 93% of our communication is all body language and tone of voice, which leaves only a 7% chance that people are going to hear what you're actually saying. So I was working for a company, and a friend of mine, we went out to lunch, and we were talking about 55% body language, 38% tone of voice, 7% chance that people are listening. He had ordered a steak for lunch. The waitress came by. She said, how is everything? He said, everything's just terrible. She said, great. If you need anything else, let me know. She had to think about it for a second, but she just walked on like everything was okay. She wasn't listening, but to the body language. He was smiling, he was nodding, he had a pleasant tone of voice as he said, everything's just terrible. Don't take my word for it, try it, check it, because the universe is calling. It is calling, and so we want to be aware of what are the things that we're saying to other people. What are we saying to ourselves? Because again, our body is always listening. And we're listening with love. And so making sure that we're being aware of what we're saying out loud. I have a couple quotes. I've been really into Joe Dispenza's Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. And who you are is fabulous, right? Yes. And yet we may have some habits that really don't serve us. And our personality comes down to how we think, how we feel, and how we act. So Dr. Joe Dispenza says, the infinite is always speaking, but if we are listening through habit, fear, or memory, we may never hear the future calling us forward. How are you listening? Are you listening through habit, through fear? Oh, it's going to go this way. That's what's happening. And when we quiet ourselves and listen to that inner calling of the universe, are we in that expectation already that something's going to, yeah, I know I'm going to have to go do this, or I'm going to have to go do that. Or maybe we're listening through a new excitement. We put down the old fear, we put down the old habit, and it's like, something wonderful is happening. Something wonderful is unfolding. My daughter, I have 4 kids. I have 3 boys and 1 girl. They were born in 3 3/4 years because I'm from Nebraska, that's what you do. So as they were growing up in high school, 3 boys, so much easier than the 1 girl. Love her, she's fabulous. And she came home one day and she was crying. She was really upset about a situation that happened. And I'm listening intently. And as a wonderful mom, I'm in fix-it mode. So as soon as she gets done talking, I'm already figuring it out. And I'm like, okay, we could do this, this, and this, and this. And she's like, I didn't want you to fix it. I just wanted you to listen to me. I just wanted to cry. But when somebody starts talking, maybe we already jump into fix-it mode, what we're going to do, how they could see the bright side of everything going on, instead of being in that space of just listening. So being in that space of listening and allowing spirit to bubble up, because many times, universe is calling. We've got that wonderful intuition that is guiding and directing us. And sometimes we hush that intuition. Do you ever have a situation where maybe you're driving down the road and your intuition said, oh, I should go this way? And you're like, no, I always go this way, and this is probably a better way. And the intuition gets a little louder. It's like, you should go this way. And you're like, no, I'm just going to go this way. And then you go that way, and you're wishing later you found out that, they had big road construction there. I should have followed my intuition. Or a situation happens where we're not listening to the intuition, and then we have to say something to ourselves later. It's like, if I had listened to that intuition, that still small voice that is guiding and directing, I might have done something different. Or the intuition says, call that person, and then you don't, and then they're gone. So tuning into that intuition, listening. And the more we listen, the louder it gets and the clearer it gets, which is always a great thing to do. I have another quote, just because I wasn't sure where I'm jumping off. Ernest Holmes, the answer is always within you, waiting to be recognized. The answer is always within. The problem is when we sit down to meditate, to listen to the answer, our busy monkey mind chatter gets going. We're thinking this, and we're thinking that. Now I should do some laundry, I should do the dishes, I should feed the dog, I should, whatever shoulds that we do instead of just sitting and being at that space and allowing the answer to bubble up. I remember years ago, my mom had lost her keys, and she called and she's like, did you see my keys? I don't know where they are. She's frantic. She's trying to get to work, and she's got all this stuff to do. And I said, well, why don't you just take a breath and meditate on it? They'll show up. Fine. So she went to sit down to meditate, and as soon as she went to meditate, the doorbell rang. She's like, well, keys couldn't walk to the door. She opens up the door, and there's the gardener. Are these keys yours? Yeah. So the minute we go into that space of trying to fix it and make it happen out here, where we go into that meditative space and allow spirit to bubble up, all is well. So we want to step into that space of all is well. And asking ourselves the question, what is Spirit's highest vision for me? Which means surrendering and getting out of the way and allowing to see what bubbles up. I know for me in the past, visioning and listening to Spirit, because I got the answers. How many of you got the answers already? It's like, I already got the answers. And so we want to take time to just sit in the silence, to allow that visioning and allow that Spirit to just flow up with ease and grace, and be aware of what we're communicating to ourselves and to our body, and what are the patterns that we keep doing over and over. In Joe Dispenza's book, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, really talks about being aware. What are the words and what are the go-to? Have you most of your life been victim mentality? Have you been that feeling of unworthiness? Got to break the chains, because usually there's a lot of chains that just kind of all stick together, and then we keep going in that direction. We move in the direction of our most dominant thought. And if our dominant thought and dominant underlying current is, I'm not good enough, things are always happening to me, instead of allowing things to happen through us. So being at that space of, I'm always at choice, and choosing our words wisely, instead of, I have to go to work. I get to go to work. I get to do this wonderful thing called life. I get to show up and be present. And making sure that we're taking time to not get caught up in everything that's going on out there, because there's a lot of stuff going on out there, right? Be the peace that you want to see in the world. It's like so within, so without. And if I could be at that space where I am totally, every cell in my body is at peace and love and harmony, then it ripples out into the universe. We're all connected, and in this connectedness, we want to make sure that we're being mindful of what are we thinking all day long. Because it's really easy to, okay, now I'm in my meditation affirmation time, da-da-da. And then we step out of it and we start yelling or screaming or upset and this and that, and what, not that any of us would ever act like that, right? None of us would. But sometimes life just kind of gets you going. So making sure that we're taking that time to allow every cell to just calm down, to send some love to your toes, to your fingers, to your mind, knowing that the more I be in that space of love and harmony, that wonderful things are happening out there. I remember Shakti Gawain in her book, Creative Visualization, she would say when she saw something out there that wasn't serving, that really, you see somebody homeless or somebody going through something, she would take a moment, take a breath, and remember the oneness. This like, Spirit, whatever in me is supporting that, clean that up in me. And it wasn't taking it on as guilt, but as an awakening. Let's awaken to the divinity. Because if I can see the divinity in me, I can see the divinity in you. And if I can see the divinity in you, I start seeing the divinity in myself. So making sure that we're taking that time to see the good out there and to see the good within, regardless of what's happening. Just being at that space of goodness. There was a movie years ago called Listen to Me. It was a great movie. It was about a debate team, this young college debate team, and the seniors got expelled, and so they didn't get to debate, so it fell on the freshmen, this new little boy and girl team that had to go against Harvard, the big seniors. And in the debate, it looked like the Harvard people were going to win, and the young girl was having the closing part that she was going to give, the last part that could either win it for them or lose it for them. And she's looking through all the cards. She's looking out there. And he grabbed her hand, her partner, and said, "It's not out there, it's in here." And when she took a moment and took a breath and came from her heart, everything came out beautifully and they won. So it's like when we come from our heart and we step within and make sure that we are just loving ourselves and loving each other, the true answers are there. And we're listening to that still small voice inside. Here's what happens in life is we have a belief system. It's belief system, it's also the BS, right? So our belief system, and we may have a belief system about ourselves or about other people, and then we find all the evidence to support that belief system. Because our mind, our ego part of us, likes to be right. Don't you love to be right? Yeah. Well, and sometimes we're just not, so that's okay. And if it's anything that isn't positive about ourselves, that is not right thinking. So if we have a belief system of we're not enough, we're not worthy, or things are always happening to me, why me? If we're in that victim mentality, it's time to set that aside and create a new thought about who you are. Because trust me, when you have a belief system about you or anyone else, you are finding the evidence to support that. So what if I saw them through a new light? What if I saw myself through a new light? What would happen? Good stuff? Lots of good stuff. I have another quote that's going to happen up here. Thank you so much. You can't create a new future while holding on to the emotions of the past. You're listening to the past. If you're listening to the past, you recreate it. If you're listening to the past, you recreate it. How many times do you tell your story? And you hear yourself telling it. It's like, why am I telling it if I want to create a new story? If I want a new life? Create and tell the story of that new life, that life is good and things are happening. Instead of, oh, well, you know, this happened and that's going on. Or we're telling a story from when we were little. Oh, you know, my dad never loved me and life is bad. I just can't get a good relationship because of that. That's an old story. I watched Byron Katie process people all day long at a workshop once upon a time ago. Byron Katie wrote the book, Who Would You Be Without Your Story? The title really says it all, but she would ask 4 questions. Every person that came up, whatever the situation was or whatever the diagnosis was. My dad doesn't love me. Is it true? Yes. Is it really true? I think so. Well, how does that thought make you feel? Not good. Well, who would you be without that thought? Let it go. Let it go. I mean, they're brilliant questions. Is it true? Because we get behind our own stories. Is it really true? Probably not, or in my mind it is. How does that thought make you feel? And if a thought makes you feel anything less than lovable, perfect, fabulous, then let it go. Create a new story. It's like my friend Madeline who called me the other day, and she's like, oh my God, I'm so excited. We're already picking out the china. I said, I didn't know you were dating anyone. She's like, I'm not. But he's showing up, so I'm already picking out the pattern for the china. I'm picking out all the stuff. It's like she is ready. She is charged up. She's excited about it. What story are you telling? An old story about the past and, whoa, life did me wrong? Or are you telling the story about something new and exciting is happening right here, right now? It's this thing called life. Yay. Good stuff happening. I believe I have one more quote. I usually come in 4s because I have 4 kids. To change is to think greater than your environment. To change is to think greater than your environment. Regardless of what's going on out here, we want to think greater than our environment. Because if we keep thinking from the past personality, the past belief system, that past BS, that's all we're going to keep getting. And that requires listening beyond your current conditions. Want to listen beyond our current conditions, because our current conditions might say, life is not good, I don't know how to make money, I don't know how to do this, and I don't know how, and life isn't good, and all this stuff happens. It's like, you know what? Stop. And actually, Dr. Joe Dispenza says, when you start having those thoughts, either say stop or change. Change that thought. My acronym for change is Center Heart Around New Growth Experiences. It's like new growth experiences, woo! What is something new and exciting that you want in your life? I'm doing a wedding on April Fool's Day, and she is, I know, it's funny, right? I'm like, are you sure? She's like, yes. He's from Switzerland. They're going to get married on April Fool's Day, and then they're moving to Switzerland. And I'm like, oh, I never thought of going to Switzerland. I think I'm going to come visit you. And she's like, yes, come visit. We have a spare room. We already know. They already know. They're already setting it up for success. So what are you setting up in your mind for success? That happy healing. I know last week Monica talked about the power of laughter. Laughter is always the best medicine. And if you haven't laughed today, look in the mirror. I'm just kidding. Because sometimes we have to laugh at ourselves. As I was putting on lip color, I was thinking about when I had my dad's truck after he passed, and there was something wrong with it, and I knew there was something wrong with it, and I took it to a shop, and he said, you know, we're going to do a diagnosis, but I think it's this. And so I went down to Starbucks, because that's what I do while I'm waiting for them to call, and then they called and said, come back. And so I'm calling my brother, and I'm telling about, I think I'm right. I think I know a little more than they do, because it's my dad's truck. I know this. I'm walking down the street. I got my hand here. I've got my Starbucks. And then I'm trying to, put some lip color on, because I thought, oh, I look really bland. So put some lip color on. I'm getting there to the shop, and he's like, well, it is this. And I said, I don't think so. I had that attitude, like, I think I know a little more than you do. He's like, okay, here's your keys. Go ahead and go. I get into the truck, I'm adjusting the mirror, and I see myself, and I have lip color all over the place. And I'm there with that attitude. I think I know a little more than you. And he's probably thinking, crazy lady, whatever. Okay, here you go. Here's your keys. So making sure that we just take it lightly, lighten up on ourselves, allow ourselves to be in our righteousness once in a while, but allow ourselves to love ourselves through every process, whatever is happening, and not taking it on as guilt, but tuning into a new story. Knowing that today is the best day ever as we get to tune into a new story. So my charge for each and every person here today, take the visioning workshop, it's really a good idea. And if you don't, just go out there and do something playful for yourself today. What are you doing for you today? So I'm going to send magic and knowing that you are doing something wonderful for you today. And so it is. Thank you. Aw, thank you. That's so sweet. Thank you. Best day ever, yes. All right. And now we get to enjoy Harold Payne and Elise Carver. Yes. All right.
I'd like to thank you. Is this on? It is now. I'd like to thank you for being so versatile to jump on another instrument to serve this song.
My pleasure.
I'm going to do a little vibrato control. Sometimes you're wishing that you would have listened to your intuition to make it your mission to listen beyond your current condition and say I get to, not I have to, and let that still small voice reach up and grab you. I'm letting God be God in me as I am. I'm letting God be God in me as I am. I surrender, I let go in my heart, in my soul. I'm letting God be God in me as I am. Pressure on the outside, struggles everywhere, futures in foreclosure, tension in the air. Ain't no doubt about it, got some work to do. It's all on the inside if you're looking for the truth. I'm letting God be God in me as I am. I'm letting God be God in me as I am. There's a time to turn it over. There's a time to let it go. Yeah, you feel your back is aching from that extra heavy load. We're well equipped to handle whatever comes our way. We've got a built-in system we can tap into each day. I'm letting God be God in me as I am. And I'm letting God be God in me as I am. On the inside there's a way Thank you.
Gee, I marvel at the brilliance of Harold Payne. This is so awesome. Thank you so much. Songs on the fly. Good job. Well, our beautiful ushers have shown up. Yay! Fabulous. Good to see you all. So it is that time for giving, knowing that there are many ways to give, knowing that as we give, we keep that reciprocity of life going. Trust me, when I started giving consistently, it's like good is flowing. So we want to keep the good flowing. Many ways to give. You can donate by using the number right there. You can use the QR code. You can go to RBCSL, and you can give right here live and in person. So let's all say our giving affirmation together. Boom. Divine love consecrates my gift. It goes forth to heal, to bless, and to prosper. All those who give and all those who receive. I rejoice in the sharing of my good, and I release my gift with joy. And so it is.
Grateful for the morning, grateful for the sunlight on my face, grateful for the feeling, I'm grateful for the knowing, grateful for the love that's in this place, grateful for believing that God is all there is, that God is all there is, grateful for the morning, grateful for the sunlight on my face, grateful for the feeling, I'm grateful for the knowing, grateful for the love that's in this place, grateful for believing that God is all there is, that God is all there is, God is all there is.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank all of you. Knowing that as we give, we absolutely do receive abundantly overflowing, that we allow any old patterns to just get out of the way as we go inside our heart of hearts. Knowing that in this wonderful cosmic soup, in this dance that we do, this thing called life, that there's one infinite intelligence that is flowing through every cell in our bodies. It is that thing that breathes us. That with every breath, we breathe in the goodness of life as I speak my word and claim that this is the best day ever. As we look for the joy and the peace and the laughter and the goodness and the health and harmony in every cell in our bodies, knowing that as we've come together in this space that we are vibrating at a whole new level, a whole new light as we just say yes, yes, yes to the goodness. And in great gratitude for this knowing, I just release my word into the universal action of the law, knowing all is well. And so it is. So it is. Thank you. So now as the practitioners and ministers come forward and everyone stands, we are going to do the peace song. I have to tell you, years ago, when my kids were little, being raised in this philosophy, in the peace song, Brian Anderson would always say, let this be the moment now, and everybody would yell now. And I had forgot about that until my son joined me on a Sunday morning years ago, and he yelled it and nobody else did. So now we all yell it. Let this be the moment now. Yes.